Hi there, my name's Brendan. I'm the owner of this 650 Rayglass Legend, which I'm selling, and I thought it'd be a lot easier to do a video, and that way I can go through everything that's done, save me having to write it down. So basically, here it is, Rayglass 650. I'm going to start with the trailer. Now this trailer doesn't come with it because I'm building a brand new trailer and it's going to be ready next week. It's been built through Hoskins, who did these trailers originally, so it's a good trailer. It's going to be stainless steel rotors, pads, stainless steel discs, so all stainless. It's got the lovely Rayglass guards, which have all been resprayed and look new with the latest decals. Brand new trailer and LED lights and what have you, but what I've had them put on is a hinge unit on the drawbar. So once you park up, you can bring the drawbar right around to the side of the boat, and it just helps get this big boat into smaller areas when you store it, which I've had to do at home, so that works really well. So that's the trailer, brand new, and it'll be ready next week. Now the boat itself, this is it. So it's got a brand new rubber right around the whole boat. That's about 2 weeks old. The hull and the deck, everything there looks brand new. So there's not one scratch, mark, nothing on the hull. So really tidy. And what I've had fitted when I first got the boat, so a couple of years ago, is the anchor that comes through this unit here, like the 2150 and the 2500s, 2800s. They all come through here. I just really like that look, so we put it in there. It's got these cleats that pop up so you can tie up and then put them down. It's good on your toes. And in here we've got a nice brand new Maxwell RC6, so that works well. That's controlled up by the front, the steering wheel, and then this big stainless unit. And this is a crowd that make them for Rayglass as well. So you've got about 50 meters of rope. You've got stainless steel chain and a stainless steel anchor. So it looks pretty good, nice and shiny, and does the job. So that's all up there. So it just gives that Rayglass its nice shape. We've got brand new decals, which I've got from Rayglass. We've got a keel guard that's been there since factory. So pretty good if you just bring the boat up on the sand. And we've got the brand new decals from Rayglass on the boat as well. So that's that. We've got the LED lights. We've got actual glass here now, not perspex, so it's actual glass. And the boat, so bring that down a bit there. So on the engine, it's got this cover here. I've just taken it off. I just want to show you the state of this motor, how tidy it is. So always leave that on, just good from the sun, bird shit, all that stuff. So that's good to have. And this is the motor. So she's a 200 horsepower, two-stroke Yamaha. It's got a brand new gearbox on it. The reason it's got a brand new gearbox is that I had a bit of a mishap with the anchor chain wrapping itself around the prop and did a bit of damage. So we've got a brand new gearbox and a brand new stainless steel prop. So that's it. So the motor, really reliable. The engine only has 278 hours in the motor, so really low hours, and it really performs well. We've got trim tabs, that's all factory, and then obviously up the side of the boat here, it's just as tight as the other side, so that's all good. So we'll hop on board. So here we are on the boat. So I've had all that U-Tech rubber put through the whole boat, the mat, so it's really nice on foot, nice and grippy and just nice and safe. And that's throughout the whole back and front of the boat. So now in here, what they normally have is a foot pump down here where you're just pumping in salt water through a little tap here. So what I've gone and done, it's fitted a 90 litre freshwater plastic container in there, so it's built in, it's all held in by brackets, and that holds 90 litres. And what you got here now is basically your tap, which is really cool. And you've got here this shower, which has a 2 metre cable. You can go right at the back, and it's got basically your shower here for washing down after you've done your work. So that's all that. And then underneath this is basically your 200 litre fuel tank. You've got a 10 litre oil can, that lasts me all summer. You've got a fuel filter, and you've got the electronics on and off for the boat. So that's basically the under there. The hydraulic steering on the boat's been rebuilt. Did all the seals and everything on the ram, so that's all good to go. And that's that. And then in the back here, let's turn the cabin lights on. So in here we've got your storage there. So you've got a salt away pump, and you've got it's just storage. It's just basically just storage. Got a couple of containers in there. You fit quite a bit in there, and so that's just handy. The boat's got LED lighting, as you can see, through the boat, both sides, and then this side here you've got the battery. So you've got two batteries, a house battery and a starter battery. The house battery was replaced last year, and the starter battery is still good. So it's all in there. We've got a ski pole that comes out, and the reason you can take that out is that you've got a big bait station that you put in there for fishing, and it stands about this tall. Has more rod holders on the back, just like your rod holder up here. And yep, we've got a cabin light, we've got a spotlight if you're coming in at night, just helps light up where you're coming in. So that's all up there. And that's it. So that's all this side. The woodwork, I've had all this redone. So that's all been done both sides. And we've also had the foot pedals done up there. So that's all been done. Now the upholstery. So all brand new upholstery through Rayglass. So that's all been done. Under here, we've got the hydraulic stove that holds it up. And this is cool, and we use it a heck of a lot. So whenever you have the barbecue, which we put on the back of the boat, we're able to do this and basically sit down and have your lunch or dinner or breakfast or whatever. So really handy, really good to have. And as you can see under here too, there's also lighting under the both seats. So just makes it easier at night when you're working on it. And on this side, to give you an idea of just how big these are, this one has a 2 meter inflatable and a 2 horsepower Yamaha outboard. So there's a ton of storage. My son and I go diving a lot, and we put dive bottles and everything under there, so it just gets it out of the boat. So just move this out of the way so you can come through. So moving forward, so we've got the seats there, hydraulic steering, controls, and this is here. So this computer here tells me how many litres I'm burning per hour, and tells me how many litres I've used. Really accurate too. This one's a rev counter and showing 278 hours on the motor, and this one's a rev counter. So they all work well. Just to give you an idea on the motor, 2-stroke, 200 horse. With 5 of us on board, we can get from Waiheke to Waiheke on 22 litres, and that's doing about 60 k's an hour. So pretty impressed. I've had it up to 80 k's an hour, so it can really go, but boy, using a lot of fuel. So that's all that. The controls, you've got more storage under here. So these are on both sides as well. So you've got like your horn, binoculars, just like all the safety equipment in there. So a ton of storage. The biminis, really good, tiny. So these clears come off. These unzip individually, or you can unzip the whole lot and just have this and this, but nothing here at all. So, but we tend to run it like that. And if the weather picks up, you just pick, zip, and that's it. You're nice and dry. We've got a night cover, so we sleep in the night on it. We zip a cover from here down to here, and that keeps it all enclosed. Also, there's a travel cover. So you take this bimini down, you've got a cover on for when you're traveling north or south. And then it's also got a storage cover that you can enclose the whole entire boat. So it does that. So that's covered all that. And then through in the cabin here, basically we'll start with the toilet. So you've got a proper sit-down porcelain built-in toilet. So that's all Rayglass, and it's got just a switch, and that just takes care of everything. So that works really well. Great when you've got 3 girls. So that's the toilet, and then your toilet paper's there. So that works fine. And then up here we've got the radio. That's Bluetooth everything, and then you've got the VHF here. So you've got LED lighting both sides throughout the boat. And over here I've actually got a 240 volt converter here, so 12 volt to 240 volt, and that just works well when we plug in computers, or yeah, we do have a coffee machine on board, so we run it through there. The seats are memory foam, and you've got your infill, so you've got these bits here that come out, and these literally sit there. You've got 2 of those, and it gives you now a really nice big comfortable bed, and it's all proper memory foam. So There's no cuts, there's no nothing. These are really, really tidy, no marks on them. So really, really tidy upholstery. And yeah, so that's through there, and turn that off. And basically, that is the Rayglass. So I hope you've got more questions. I certainly hope I've covered everything. That great boat. I can walk up the side here, up to the front. At no point does the boat lean over like you're going to fall. And yeah, just a really nice, comfortable boat. So really well balanced, and just really smooth on the water no matter what the conditions. So yeah, so that's basically my Rayglass 650. Thanks for your time.